Check with Wendy.
Ready.
Where's Andrew?
He's back there.
Murphy! Andrew!
Murphy!
You ever seen him?
I'm getting like... Yeah.
Newbridge was started by myself with assistance from my wife in 1972. We had two youngsters before that time in public schools in the LA district after having moved out here from New York a couple of years before. And we're really so discouraged with what we found in the local public schools, which were among the best in town, that we began to be concerned enough to get involved with the school, the local school. And I was on the Parent Advisory Council at my local school and got to know the school even better. And it didn't help me feel any better about the school. So a friend of mine once said, if you're so discouraged with what's happening in the public schools, why don't you start your own? Within a year, we established the Newbridge School in 1972.
When we visited Westminster Abbey, is that a sentence?
Yeah.
The burial place of many famous English poets, is that a sentence?
Very good job. You're so bright. You're dying? You don't even have a fever and you're dying? I'm sorry.
Will you tell me?
The second change is that on the question where I asked you, are these right triangles? Your answer must include a reason why.
Straight out.
No, there's one out there. Okay. All the stuff that's going to be in the final exam, you'll never have learned. How's that? Does that mean he did it today?
We found a school building in Beverly Hills that was only used on the weekend because it was a religious school. And during the week it was vacant, and it was a beautiful building, and we arranged to be located there. And we began that year with 37 students in grades 3 through 11. And by the end of the year, I think we had 50 or 60 in grades 3 through 11. And then the next year, we added the 12th grade and went down to the first grade, and we had about 120. And then added the kindergarten the third year, and we're now in our 12th year in our own location. We moved from Beverly Hills about 6 years ago and acquired this facility, which used to be an adult cultural center, and we've been modifying it ever since.
one responsibility.
Director, me. Cinematographer, Jeff. Assistant cinematographer, Ken. Script supervisor, Mark. Assistant director, Adam. Focus puller, Chris. Grip, David. Prop person, Derek.
In the arts area, such as music and drama and painting and drawing and filmmaking, I think that the intellectual discipline that comes about from getting deeply enmeshed in those subjects is as powerful. The disciplinary effects, like the self-discipline that is involved in writing a play, or performing in a play, or taking a glob of clay and creating something that never existed out of it. I think the deeper you get into those processes, the more highly disciplined you become. And perhaps certain arts lend themselves to that developmental need more than a social science class or even a mathematics class does. Partly because the student is creating his own standards and is more answerable to himself, has to create the limitations almost, is on a what should I say? It's a greater adventure where you are more responsible for the outcomes of your involvement than you are in a mathematics study, where in effect the answers are already done and you just have to work through somebody else's problems. But when you're creating a piece of sculpture or a film that never existed before, you are out there in space, so to speak, or on the frontier of something. And it's more dangerous, it's more exciting, you have to take more risks. And I think in the end you may learn more about yourself and the world through those processes than you sometimes learn through the more traditional academic program.
Why? I'm trying to sell mine. You had everything locked in.
Action! Start laughing. Show the watch, dangle it. Great. Cut! Let's do it again.
Mixed media class, 1984. Like to do today is to give you a little tour of my class, show you some of the things that we're doing here. We're working in wood currently. And Paul's wearing this bag currently because this way he doesn't breathe in all the sawdust and won't get glue in his hair.
This is a sign that says, "Where's the beef?" Okay? There's gonna be, this is the hamburger that goes on there. Okay? Where's the beef, as you know, is a Wendy's commercial. So I made the hamburgers, patties square because they are square. But I first started out and they were round, and then I remembered. And so there's melting cheese, and there's lettuce, and there's even seeds on the top, and there's mustard dripping down, and that's about it.
Break time.
This is the problem-solving class. We have just figured out how to double a recipe.
That's brains.
Do we double it?
Do we double the time? Not even. Do we double the time?
No!
Do we double the temperature?
No!
Do we double the amount of biscuits that we end up with?
Yes?
We ought to.
Well, we can't. I wear 9. I wear 7. I wear 9. No, that's now then. About 2 minutes. 5 minutes. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Until 2 minutes. Good.
Come and get your biscuit.
We put our
The problem is been very much. Justin, we need scissors.
We now, of course, have a faculty of over 30 and a student body of about 210. So the ratio of teacher to student is about 1 to 8 or so.
This is computer class, and this is Mr. Gridal. And Mr. Gridal has been working for the past 2 centuries.
Right here. Yeah.
Krista, how's natural lipstick? I don't know.
Hillary, you don't have any downstage lighting, do you?
Boss, do we have any lighting for the platforms? Yeah. A whole scene before you go on. Get in the science lab, get relaxed, and watch the monitor. Daisy.
We're going to have something blocking that right there, right? What?
I want the subjects we teach to be interesting. I want students to see what the connection is between their study and their lives, and their current lives and their future lives. I want them to be able to use, to a considerable degree, the knowledge that they acquire. But again, the most important thing is learning how to acquire knowledge, learning how to answer questions, learning how to solve problems. I think if we do a good job in that area, we will have developed a student body who, on their own, can solve more effectively the problems that they encounter as they go through life.